How's it feel to be leading the league in tackles?
It feels good. Obviously, I'm all about winning. That's my main focus. But to see something like that is definitely cool to see. But still got 6 games to go, so I'm try my best on the field, try to do what I can do, and just keep moving.
Has that ever been a goal for you to do that?
Yeah, just playing linebacker, you want to stack up a bunch of tackles, but my biggest thing for me is to make impact plays. That's my biggest focus. That's my main focus for this defense to, make impact plays or, change the game, change the momentum of the game. So that's my main focus.
To be able to make those impact plays, to a degree, the team element has to come in. You got to have good guys around you. What has the improved play of Danny Shelton and Jamie Collins coming in the last couple of weeks? What's that done to help you even elevate your game?
I tip my hat off to both those guys. They've been playing tremendous football. Danny, man, he's been dominating in there. When you turn on the film, you see him running around the field, controlling the line of scrimmage. So that's definitely a positive when you look at Danny. And then when you look at Jamie, we knew what kind of guy he was going to be in once he came from the Patriots. So, he's a Pro Bowl type linebacker. Whenever you got somebody on the field like that, you can expect him to make plays. So that's definitely a plus. And for me, I'm just doing the same thing that I've been doing. Just trying to be wherever I can be to help the team, trying to be in the right position, trying to be at the right spot. And when my name is called, just make the play. So it's definitely feels good to have other guys on the team that's flying around making plays as well. And now we just got to focus on getting that win. That's our biggest focus.
How do you stay motivated when you're 0-10? I mean, how do you keep pushing when you've been pushing and pushing and you haven't gotten
it all comes with your personality and like who you are, And with me, I'm a competitor, and so are these guys on the team. That's why each and every week we feel like we have a chance. And whenever you strap up the pass, on Sunday, you play to win. Whether you're 0-10 or 10-0, it's the same approach to every game. Whenever you in between those white lines, you got to give it your all. You got to play, and that's what we get paid to do, and that's what we do. We're competitors, so it's never a sense of being frustrated or a sense of kind of going through the emotions when you're going into a game. So my biggest focus is whenever we get a chance to play on Sunday and play against a different opponent, you gotta play your all.
Do you allow yourself at all to think about the future and once you guys get through this year, how worth it will be to
as a player,
yeah.
You don't look towards the future. You play for the now. You play for what's in front of you. We leave the future stuff to the people upstairs, and we just do our job here, and that's to win ball games and play football. So I don't stress over the future. I just stress off what's going on now.
Chris, there's a message from Sasha Brown this week has been portrayed locally and nationally as this season is not about wins and losses. To you, is that a mixed message?
I didn't hear anything about that. I don't pay attention to that. I leave it to the guys upstairs. I just come out here and I play football. That's my job, and I'm gonna do my job to 100% of my ability, and I just leave the other things up to them. I'm just playing football.
What's the first thing you think of when you hear Ben Roethlisberger?
It's Steelers week for us, and Steelers week it's a big week. We're going against a good opponent. Being Roethlisberger, he's a guy that knows how to extend plays. He's a guy that knows how to win, and he's been doing it for a long time. So you definitely got to respect him, and you got to respect our opponents. And when I just hear his name, I just think of a true competitor. And we just got to be ready to play and be focused on all phases of the game: special teams, offense, defense. We just got to make sure we play sound football and be ready for him.
Chris, you've been in this for 3 years now. Steelers, you kind of know what that means to the fans. Does that carry the same kind of weight with the players in this locker room? Has it lost its luster at all?
No, it's definitely still one of those games where we're ready to play. And we know how important it is to the city. And that's one thing, playing football, you want to do it for the city, do it for the fans, do it for your teammates. So, Steelers week is definitely a big week for us. Every week is a big week for us in the National Football League. But, just to have that history with them, it's a big week for us.
Chris, when a team has as many weapons as Pittsburgh does, quarterback, receiver, how do you approach that in terms of what the key to stopping them is all about?
Whenever you have a lot of guys on a team, Coach always stressed, special emphasis of being fundamentally sound. Definitely when they got a lot of things going on their offense where they can hurt you in many different ways, you just got to make sure you play sound and always rely on your fundamentals. And then, take out some of their key players. We all know Antonio Brown. He's one of their key players. He's one of the best players in the NFL. So we just got to make sure that we know who their guys are and just keep them at a limit.
What makes him one of the best? I mean, when you look at his size, you think he's not that prototypical, like TP size guy.
He plays with a lot of heart. He's one of those guys that he does it all. Whether it's doing kickoff return, punt return, playing receiver or going in the backfield, motion out the backfield. He does it all. So whenever you got a versatile guy like that can damage you in many ways, you got to mark him as one of the best guys in the league. And numbers don't lie. He's been a spark player for many years, and you got to respect that.
What about Le'Veon in the dual threat, catching the ball out the backfield while he's running it?
Le'Veon, man, he's a good player. Actually, I've been playing against Le'Veon since college because he went to Michigan State, and he's that same type of player that can hurt you in the open field, that can hurt you, being real patient, the way he hit the gaps and things like that, and catching the ball out the backfield. He's an overall great running back, and you got to respect his game. And I'm a player that, if I see a good player, I'm gonna respect it, and you just got to, give it your all, play 100%, and it's me versus you. And that's how I look at it. It's us versus Steelers, and your best players versus our best players, and you just got to produce. And that's just the competitive nature of playing football.
Q a couple times has said that he thinks the pressure is getting to some of the rookies as far as they have to be perfect for 50 or 60 plays a game, because he thinks that's tough for a rookie to do. And maybe that explains some of the second half struggles you guys have had. Can you see that? Can you see some of the rookies, just maybe the mental grind of having to be good down in, down out against these guys?
I was a rookie before 2 years ago, and I know the pressures that come with being a rookie. I know, how your mind is going throughout the game, and the pressures of it. But I think our rookies are doing a good job, stepping in, playing a full season. I believe we got like 21 rookies playing right now, and that's definitely a challenge for them. And I think they're doing a good job. They're staying in it each and every week. They're getting better, they're learning, and that's something that you see a bright side of our rookies. They're putting a lot on them, and they're able to obtain it. So they're doing a good job, in my opinion. And we just got to keep getting better.